Now we begin this hour in Paris, where Nigeria's female basketball team, the Tigress, have beaten the Opals of Australia 75-62 at the Olympics. Well, point guard Ezinne Kalu produced a clutch performance, inspiring the team to withstand a late rally from the Aussies at the Pierre Mauroy Stadium. Well, the victory was Nigeria's first at the Games since Athens 2004. Kalu finished the game with 19 points actually, and 5 rebounds, helping Nigeria to a memorable win over the third best team in the world. Now let's cross live to Paris and speak to our sports correspondent, Aaron Kerejola. Aaron, I wouldn't say bonjour because it is already evening there. It's already night where you are. But I'm sure you're picking up some French, apart from, ensuring that you're following every bit of the exciting time, the Olympics there. What can you tell us, especially that the Tigress have a win in their bag?
Bonjour, madame. I must actually say, bonsoir. Bonsoir, madame. It's been quite a historic day today. The Tigress knew coming into this particular one that they needed to produce a mouth-watering performance, and they needed to produce something marquee out of the blocks because they were going against the Opals of Australia, and they knew that success and victory had eluded them for the last 2 decades, and they decided to get this one up and running. You mentioned Ezinne Kalu producing a clutch performance to help Wakama's team, Rene Wakama's team, to that massive victory. 75-62 was how we actually ended. They started off flying off the blocks the first and second quarter. The Tigress dominated. The Opals tried to come back in the third and in the fourth, but they had a mountain to climb, and the Tigress decided to hold on for a massive win. But this is just the beginning, because in Group B, they will be facing the host, talking about France, on Thursday. So a lot is expected from them, and I believe that they can actually match what they've actually done today, because it's been quite gloom and doom for Team Nigeria here in Paris, because we've not seen Team Nigeria really roll into life up until this particular moment. We spoke earlier on in the day about the table tennis team as they floundered, they faltered, and at the same time, they've been set parking from the Olympics, no thanks to a very woeful and shameful performance from that particular team. But we are very optimistic that as it stands right now, maybe they might gain the impetus, because going into tomorrow, the team captain of Team Nigeria, Anu Okpeyori, will be going into the court in badminton. He's the only man representing Nigeria in the badminton event for the singles, and he's hoping that the form he's garnered over the last 24 months, dominating the African circuit, he will bring that rich vein of form to Paris and dominate and begin the round of 64 and work his way down to the finals and hopefully get a podium finish. We're quite hopeful that the team captain will do as well. Save that, it's been doom and gloom, and we'll also be hoping on Wednesday that the Super Falcons, having lost 2 games back-to-back, will be able to salvage some sense of pride, having put in stellar performances, but we're just left a yard short, losing both games 1-0, 1-0. It's been mixed reaction from Team Nigeria at this Olympics, but more importantly, the biggest news from today has to be that one. The court Philippe Couture, as they like to call it, Roland Garros, the home of the French Open. Today, for the 60th time, 2 rivals went head-to-head. Rafael Nadal of Spain and Serbia's Novak Djokovic, and the Joker got the very best of Rafael Nadal, blowing him out of the water completely. 6-1, 6-4 was how we actually ended. And this is looking like the last time the 37-year-old and the 38-year-old will be meeting in tennis. They've actually had a rivalry that has stretched for decades, and it seems that rivalry has finally come to an end, with Novak Djokovic claiming the bragging rights.
Aaron, before I let you go, they say if you do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, it's called maybe a bit wacko, if I'm permitted to use that word on television. But let's look, I mean, for you to expect, you know, medals haul at the Olympics, it means you would have been preparing maybe 8 years before the next Olympics, or at worst, 4 years. Have we really put in the work in terms of funding, in terms of welfare, in terms of everything that needs to go in, you know, to begin to expect a medal haul at the Olympics?
Speaking about that, some individuals who are coincidentally presidents of federations have really put on the work, and they need commendation because they've not only just rallied their network and their net worth to get athletes to the Olympics, but also try to see if they can get them to the finish line. Of course, we're speaking about Anu Okpeyori, the team captain of Team Nigeria, the president of the Badminton Federation, Francis Obi. Over the years, has labored to see Anu, who has come from the ghettos of Nigeria, and he has risen to the highest rank in badminton, at least in Africa, and he's attending the Olympics. He's the team captain. If you would have asked Anu 10 years ago if he would have ever thought that he would be leading Team Nigeria to the Olympics in Paris, he would have said no, or probably you are just a dreamer. And this is what has happened. So some of these presidents, Daniel Igali of wrestling, has also put in the shift, and we are expecting medals from these people because these men have not only just talked the talk, they are also walking the walk, and that is very, very important in the country we find ourselves, whereby monies probably are being diverted to other areas other than the athletes, or probably the development of the athletes and the facilities that will aid the athletes to get to stardom. I'm hoping that all the work the young man Anu Okpeyori has put in over the years, because he says he's tired, that after the Olympics at a very young age he's retiring because he cannot take it anymore. It's been focus. It's been hard work over the years. I must say that we are still hopeful that actually comes to fruition. But save that, I'm not surprised that today has panned out, or yesterday has panned out the way it has. We can't be surprised because, as they say, garbage in, garbage out.
Aaron Kerejola, this is where I say bon nuit, au revoir. See you again in Paris.